This year's Christmas Dessert Theater was actually in about 6 different parts. First, we recorded the piano. Next, we recorded the orchestra. Then we recorded the ensemble and solos. Then the choir ladies had a day, the choir men had a day, and we ended with the stage recording and the cast. All right, everyone. So tonight I have the Christmas Dessert Theater cast. How about we start off with you guys introducing yourselves and your role in this year's CDT.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mark Weber. I play the role of Michael in the Christmas Dessert Theater this year. And as you will see, I'm the typical businessman who is going to and fro.
Hi, I'm KNEDLER. For the Christmas Dessert Theater this year, I'm playing KAYLEE. I am playing the depressed, rage at the world teenager.
I'm Annabelle Moore, and I play the role of Blake. And I'm kind of the annoying little sister who's got a dog who I'm obsessed with.
My name's Jenna, and I play Paige, who is the mom of 2 daughters, and she has a lot of Christmas spirit, and she wants everyone in the family to be that excited.
Hey guys, I'm Stephen O'Rear. I play the part of Steve, Paige's second husband, a little bit cheerier than the last one, but also a little bit more sarcastic.
I'm Joseph DUGAN. I play Caleb, the lovable college student.
I'm Anne Marie Reynolds, and I play Stacy, the gate agent.
When we first described to you what this year's Christmas Dessert Theater was going to be like, what did you think?
I thought it sounded like a lot of fun, but certainly a lot of work and a lot of creativity trying to figure out how we're going to put on a performance during a pandemic. I think I'm still trying to figure out how all the puzzle pieces are going to come together, and I'm really excited to see the final product.
Honestly, I was kind of nervous because I've never recorded any kind of performance in my life, so.
Yeah, having 0 experience at doing this digital type of stuff, it was a whole new ball game for me.
I thought the theme of a Christmas having to change plans was really special in light of what we were all going to be facing this year, and I don't think any of us knew how bad it was going to get, but just that the script was already written and the songs were already geared around having that faith in light of thwarted plans and finding that new hope for the season. It was surprisingly touching, and I think that audiences are really going to enjoy that as we get into this December that's taking us all by surprise.
See, I didn't know we were having a Christmas Dessert Theater until summer, and then I get a text from Danny, and she's like, so you should definitely audition for this. And I was like, what is it? And then she told me what it was, and I was like, I'll do it. And then that was fun. Doing auditions, not even in person, having video auditions was kind of whack.
Yeah, that was actually a good segue into my next question was, how is this different doing it virtually versus live, or is it different? It is different. How is it?
I think for me, it's actually hard to compare because this is probably my first experience in any kind of theater where I'm actually performing. So I didn't really know what to expect, and it's been a great experience, but I'm sure it's very different than it would be if it were a live performance.
Yeah, it was very different this year. You don't have the audience to play off of. So, when those one-liners came about, like Steve giving those great one-liners during his thing, some of his, I was expecting the audience to laugh and react to that, and there wasn't that. So it was like, you have to give that few seconds delay and then keep right on going with it. So
I kind of agree with Mark because in the past I've had the audience to kind of laugh and have me have a bigger smile on my face and do a little bit better in acting, but it was a little different, but I still really enjoyed it.
Another big adjustment was the use of a drone this year, especially during the big songs. There was this little guy flying around over our heads making a big racket that we were absolutely not allowed to look at, no matter what sort of noise it made. But I think that's going to lead to some really nice shots in the show. Some angles you wouldn't see watching it live.
Um, yeah, I agree. It was super different. Like I've done the dessert theater before in a lot of different places. I've acted. I've been part of the dance troupe or whatever. I've been part of the orchestra. Heck, I've been a serving girl. So, um, I think without like all those elements the night of the performance was like super weird because I'm used to like um having this huge orchestra at our feet, having a bunch of people out in the audience, but
It was weird not having any scene changes and like set changes because like years before we've had blackouts and then this is moving there, that's moving here, and we had crew backstage doing that. But this year we didn't have anything, so it was kind of like in those blank spaces. It was kind of weird not knowing what to do, having to wait for people to move. It was kind of different.
I thought it was a lot less pressure with the fact that if things went horribly, horribly wrong, we could stop. Like if the music didn't come on or just no one knew a line, we wouldn't have that cold sweat panic feeling. We could just, redo it. So I thought that helped a little bit.
So, what was y'all's favorite part?
I enjoyed having some funnier lines and having a little bit of audience to laugh at it. But yeah.
I enjoyed the camaraderie of the crew. I mean, I think we all got along pretty well, and it was just, it was nice to have fun while you're acting. And at practices, it was always fun. There was always laughter, even when you'd mess up. People weren't making fun of you; they were laughing along right beside you. So it's just good to know you have people that are gonna support you and laugh with you, and not, take you down.
I'd have to agree with Joseph. I think the camaraderie of the whole crew, the cast and crew, was really good this year, and we could support each other and really help each other out.
I enjoyed the crazy, super nuts warm-ups we did at the beginning. Because, like, you didn't feel like an idiot when you started laughing at them because everybody else was too, so.
I really thought Melissa did a fantastic job of directing. It was so much fun working with her and the way she helped us bring everything together. I also really liked the choreography too. It was a lot of fun.
Since the show spends so much time waiting at the airport, it was fun developing those little moments where we didn't have any lines, but we were just supposed to wait for a good 10 minutes of, finding little things to whisper to each other to stay engaged and tease out little bits of character. So that was a fun time.
So, how are you going to invite your friends and family?
One of the benefits of it being virtual is you can invite friends and family who don't live in Colorado Springs. I have a number of family that live in Alabama, and they wouldn't necessarily have been able to see it otherwise. And so being able to email them the link and say, come watch our performance is a unique opportunity, I feel like.
Yeah, I'd have to piggyback off of that too, Anne Marie, and just say, I've got coworkers who don't go to church at all. They won't even, not even go into a church for any reason. And just being able to say, hey, here's the link for a Christmas performance that I was a part of. If you would like to watch it, please, tune in on December 13th. And, hopefully that will spark some conversation. So
I think it definitely works better for people with crazy work hours too. Like my sister walks dogs, and sometimes she'll stay over at nights to, watch them and stuff. And it just works better just her being able to watch it wherever she is because
Enjoyed the flyers that were being handed out on Sundays, and I've thought of a bunch of people to hand them out to, and who would normally not come, like neighbors and stuff, and like friends who we don't know their family very well, and they wouldn't come, but the kids can tune in. I mean, without someone to drive them to watch it.
If you've been to dessert theater at the church before, you know that we pack out the sanctuary. There's not a seat left for a lot of those shows. And so one of the benefits this year is that we're actually able to bring it to even more people through this streaming event. And hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of that and share it with, like Mark was saying, people who wouldn't even set foot in a church. And now there's room for everybody to come see the show.
Well, thank you, cast. And on behalf of the Christmas Dessert Theater cast and crew, I invite you to come and be a part of this year's CDT presentation of An Unexpected Christmas, premiering Sunday, December 13th at 6 p.m. Tickets are available to download and share at vgbc.org/CDT.